Hello everyone, my name is Whatever You Don't Care My Name Is, and here is my review, or rather my 3 reviews for 3 different films that I saw last night. And let me tell you something, I am tired, I am exhausted, but I'm going to get through this review for you guys. Now for those who don't know how this works, basically I start with the film that I consider was the worst of the worst. Then I move on to the one that I felt was, okay. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was the one in the middle. And then I go with the one that was the very best. So, let's get started with the worst of the worst. And thank God it was the shortest. And that was Slender Man. Alright, so we all know what Slender Man is. Man, I just cannot believe how many years old Slender Man is. I mean, it's a fake story that was made years ago, and yet it caught on very quickly. And then I thought, you know what? Hollywood will make any film that they felt was very popular and people like. And sure enough, we got Slender Man, and oh boy, okay, so it's not the worst horror film I've seen. I have seen worse, but I thought it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. So the story for the film is we have these girls who summon up Slender Man to try to figure out what happened to their friend, and sure enough, bad things happen. It's a good mystery film. I actually don't mind it at all. There are also creepiness stuff in this film that I actually did like. I'll get some of the positives out of the way for that. And I'm glad they didn't show Slender Man throughout the film, because I thought just keep him hidden, don't show him till the very end, and even then, don't make him look bad. Now let's get to the negatives. I hate the jump scare scenes. I don't like the fact that it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. It was just meh. The actresses, I don't really remember much of them. I think they did fine, but I just don't remember much about their characters. And the ending, yeah, when we finally do get to see Slender Man, it is disappointing. It really is. I really wish they did a better job. I mean, with the budget they had, they could have made him look more creepier, but oh well, they made him look fake. So, yeah, not good for Slender Man. Not good. And having a very low rating on Rotten Tomatoes is not good for you guys. Okay, so let's go on to the next film that I felt was the one in the middle. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good, but it was entertaining to say the least, and that is The Meg. So, I love shark films. I love Jaws. I love Deep Blue Sea. It's a guilty pleasure film. I don't like Sharknado. I hate you, Sharknado. So, going into this, since it was based on the book, I thought, okay, should be fine, should be okay. So, the story of the film is, of course, we get from the trailer, is we have this group that find Megalodon. Megalodon is unleashing terror in the world, so they have to go find it and kill it. Alright, so I like the story. I think it's not that bad. It's better than Sharknado and much more believable than Sharknado. I don't remember a lot of the characters, actually. You know, I criticized Slender Man for that. These characters, I did not remember a single thing about them, except for, of course, Jason Statham, I hope I said it right, his character. I do remember him more because he's the one that's diving into the water. He's the one going after the shark. He's the one that's, chew this, you ugly, you know what. So, I remember him more. Some of the characters I sort of remember, but not that much. And when they get killed by the shark, I'm like, oh, wait, who got killed off? I don't remember that person. The story for it is not bad. The characters are somewhat forgettable, but the special effects for it, I liked it. I liked the shark, how it looks. Yeah, it's not realistic. I know the shark's not really there. I know that, but I thought size-wise and how the shark is acting, and how scary looking it is, and the terror it causes, I'm like, that is awesome. That is Megalodon. Megalodon can swallow you whole without even having to chew you. So you're stuck in that belly of that shark for a long time. So I thought that is cool. I thought that was pretty cool what they did. Again, you could tell the special effects are very fakish at times, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was still a good shark film that we haven't had in a long time, except for 47 Below. I think I said the name right. And except, of course, the Shallows. But for Megalodon, this is exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, so I guess that leaves the best film of this the 3 films that I went to go see. BlacKkKlansman, which is basically based on a true story. This was directed by Spike Lee. And let me tell you, this was a great film that Spike Lee has done, and it was pretty. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like films that are based on a true story, especially something like this. For some reason, when I saw the title of it, I thought this is gonna be a comedy film. But I go to see this, and like, no, that's not a comedy. It's about this black detective in Colorado who goes undercover in the Ku Klux Klan and is trying to apprehend them. So that's basically the story, and they assume he's white, and so he gets the help of a detective to help them bring him down. So I actually think that's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. The story for this film. So it was very interesting to see how it was gonna go as the story progresses. It definitely keeps you hooked on because you're wondering what's gonna happen, how this is gonna go. It just keeps going and going and going, and you're hooked on it. I also love the characters from this film. John David Washington does a very good job as his role. Adam Driver, I gotta say, he does his job well too. I actually liked him. Topher Grace playing as David Duke, I gotta say. We criticized him for his role as Eddie Brock. I think he may have found a decent role for himself here. But yeah, I actually don't mind these. The characters are actually good. Suspense-wise, it's actually done well, and it's a very good film. I actually don't mind it at all. So, but of course, there are some negatives. First of all, it is way too long. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like, that is so freaking long. The opening, I felt like, was not even needed. Like, they just showed... I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I'm just saying, like, the opening, I felt like wasn't really needed. Felt like just a time waster. And then the ending, it just keeps going, and I'm like, oh, just end it already. Like, I just want to go home. It's a great film, but just don't go too long. But other than that, pacing-wise, it's fine. It's a good story, good characters. What can I say? But I like this film a lot. So yeah, Slender Man. Very bad. Not the worst horror film I've seen in a long time, but still not that good. For what they were building up to, was disappointing. The Meg, I knew it wasn't going to be a dumb shark film, but hell, I loved this dumb shark film, so it was not bad. BlacKkKlansman, I gotta say, I like this film a lot. It's a great film by Spike Lee, so I do recommend it. Do I recommend Slender Man? Nah. Do I recommend The Meg? If you're a shark fan, go ahead. If you want to see, shark eating people up, go right ahead. But if you want to see a good crime film, then this is definitely one for you guys. BlacKkKlansman, definitely recommend it with your friends, of course. Don't take your kids, please. It's not for kids. None of the films I mentioned are for kids. None of them are for kids. So just take your loved one, take your friends, but don't see it with your kids, please. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So take care. See you next time. Bye.